Hey, what's happening, everybody? Patrick Kenny here. Welcome to this impromptu live. Hope you're doing all right on this Friday. If you're watching this live, if you're going to join me live, hope you're doing well on Friday. Oh, actually, if you're watching the replay and it's still Friday, hope you're having a good Friday as well. So today, I put together a really quick presentation that I want to have you share with anyone who has a local business. So if you have a local business, you know someone who has a local business, then this is going to help them. So I don't have anything to sell on the end of this. So this is just something I want to get out there to show some of the overwhelmed business owners who are restaurant owners, people brick and mortar, dentists and, gym owners, people who have a physical location. And as of this recording, most people are locked down. So this is for the business owners who are overwhelmed and not sure what to do moving forward. I want to give you some ideas, I want to give you some tactics, some strategies, and hopefully set your mind at ease, show you some opportunities. And for those of you who are coaches and consultants who serve local business owners, or maybe you're having to pivot your business to serve local customers, here's some ideas on how you can help them. So I'm going to go through a few slides here. Hopefully this will work this time. Last time I tried to do some slides, it didn't really work out so well. So if you're on here, if you don't mind just a comment, I'm gonna test this real quick. Like we got about 3 or 4 people on here live. So if you don't mind, if you're watching this live, if you don't mind here, I'm gonna add my slides here real quick. And if you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me. I'm gonna do these slides real quick. Roll through these. So that should be full screen. So I'm going to flip to the first slide, massive opportunity. So hopefully you can still hear me when I do that. So if you can hear me, please drop a comment and let me know that you can still hear me, and then I will jump into the training. So if you can hear me, it takes a few seconds. So if you can hear me all right when I've got these slides up like this, let me know, and then I will dive into this very quick training. Very quick. Don't really have anything to sell. If you do want to learn more about this stuff, you can definitely check out learnvideoads.com, go a little bit deeper in the rabbit's hole. What barber is open these days? See, that's the benefit. That is the benefit of having an in-house barber that can just hit you in quarantine. It's got to get my spring and summer haircut done. So thanks for that one. Good. Glad you guys can hear. So let's dig into the training. All right. So if you have a local business, someone has a local business, or maybe you're thinking about the opportunities of, Jared, I'm only small. In real life, I'm very big. So I'm on the left side. Can you actually see my slides there, buddy? Should be able to see those. So dive into this. So if you want an opportunity to serve local businesses, if you want to boost sales in your local business, I'm going to give you some ideas, some strategies, tactics. I've only got 11 slides, and one of them is the entry. So not a whole lot here. So feel free to watch the replay a few times. I had enough conversations with the local business owners. I felt compelled to put this training out there. That's why I did this impromptu. So let's jump on in. All right. Simple 2-step guide to boosting local business sales, even in pandemic lockdown. So here's the thing, massive opportunity right now. Yes, there are people freaking out. Yes, it's okay to not be okay. Yes, this is a once in a generation thing, and that's okay. All right. I just want to show you kind of a brighter side. I'm not making light of any of the stuff that's going on right now, but I choose to see the positive in bad situations, and I just want to share my perspective, and if it gives you ideas, awesome. Okay. So as I see it right now, especially in the digital world, in the online advertising world where I live, there's massive opportunity. Okay. So half the world is stuck at home under lockdown, and most of them are bored. Most of them are online. Okay. So I'm putting ads out, and I am getting tremendous response from my ads right now, more than I ever have, at a much lower cost, because there's so many people stuck at home, and you should stay at home. The government tells you need to stay home, not go out. You should definitely do it. But again, people are bored playing games online. There's only so much, you can do online before you go, I kind of want to learn something or do something different. Okay. Boredom's going to kick in. So for those of you that have a local business that are maybe freaking out about, how do I get customers? How do I boost sales? How do I navigate? How do I bridge the unknown and survive this thing so that my business can actually have customers come back in? Here's some things to do. Okay. First off, you need to adapt. All right. So for gyms, restaurants, anything related to wedding, events, travel, insurance, like these are all industries that are people. I've talked to several different business owners in these industries and about a dozen others And they're like, what should I do? So if you're a consultant and you see the opportunity here, helping people see the opportunity is a tremendous offer. Okay. So, people are in their business, they're looking at the numbers, they're looking at sales going down, they're looking at that they don't have customers coming in, they're having a hard time seeing what to do, what's the next step to take. Okay. So if you are a local business owner, first, you need to acknowledge your customers' circumstances have changed and adapt to that. If you'd like to help local business owners, you need to help them acknowledge that the customer circumstances have changed, meaning people are at home. They're not driving out to they're not going out to dinner. They're not going to movie theaters. They're not going to gyms to work out. They can't go to weddings. They can't travel on a plane to an island. Okay. So you have to adapt to the circumstance or help these people see the circumstances and how to adapt. Okay. So that's the first thing, adapt to the circumstance. People are home, they're bored, can't go anywhere. How would you adapt? Well, you need to create must-have offers. So what worked before this pandemic is not going to work as well right now. But here's the thing, people are still buying stuff online. I still have people joining learnvideoads.com because they're using that time to learn how to advertise their business. So definitely check that out if you want to go deeper down the rabbit hole in video ads. But people are still buying things. And a mentor of mine a long time ago gave me this phrase, and that is, bad habits are bred in good times, meaning when the economy was really kicking along and doing well, everyone thought they were God's gift to marketing because you could throw a dart and hit 1 million customers. Actually, I mean, probably a bad analogy, but you could it means like customers were there. Like you would just, hey, I've got stuff, come eat. And people go, oh, you got stuff, I'll go eat. Like it was really easy to get customers to come in and buy your stuff, especially a restaurant. If you're a gym, it's like, hey, you want to work out? And people would go, yeah, I want to go work out. Great, cool. Now people are looking at it going, I don't know about this. They're like, my job's kind of in question. A lot of layoffs. And there's the whole like, don't touch people thing, don't cough on them kind of stuff. Right. So now it's, what must they have? And a must is just a matter of perspective. So when you position things as here's why you need this thing, it's a must have, meaning you must have this to get the result that you want. Okay. So here are a couple of examples. What is a must for your customers? All right. Well, they got to eat. They need entertainment, right? I mean, once you're fed and you have shelter and like you're not in chaos, a lot of people need to be entertained, right? They need distraction, especially for kids, right? Exercise, you got to keep your body moving. You need to learn something new just to keep your mind moving forward. You need to protect your mental health. Are you disconnecting from media? Are you at a point where you're overwhelmed and worried about people too much? How is your mental health, right? And then, I put on distraction, but distracting children, especially, it's like, we're all now homeschoolers. Yay. How do we distract our children so that my mental health is okay, right? So these are all must-haves for your customers. So if you are any one of these local businesses, wedding venue, travel, like you can tie your service, you can tie that to any one of these musts. Here's what I mean. So for travel, you can tie that to mental health. So after this pandemic is done, people are going to need to detach from all the stress and all the anxiety that comes from this. So if I were a travel agent and I didn't have any bookings, I would start to preach to people about the need to, like, when the all clear is sounded, everyone's going to make a run on travel. You need to be prepared. Go ahead and book with me right now and put a deposit on it, or just get in first in line, get on the waiting list so that I can book you for that vacation when we get the all clear, because you're going to need to go and decompress. Okay. So I've now again, give me some time, I could probably make it really super, super solid offer, but I've just tied mental health to a travel agent rather than hey, go fly to, I was going to say Italy. Don't want to go to Italy, but go fly to Hawaii, fly to Fiji, right? Instead of like, oh, I want to go on a vacation. That's great. I've tied mental health. So keeping your mental health level and keeping your sanity has now been tied to travel. And you can do the same thing with the gym, the endorphins and all the chemicals that happen when you work out. Tie that to, well, that's what keeps your mindset right, keeps you level-headed. So you need to work out so you maintain that mental health, right? And also tie it exercise. Does that make sense? Is that helping at all? I'm going to come out of here real quick, make sure can y'all still hear me when I'm in those slides? Hopefully you can. Is this good stuff? We've got a few on here. I know I did it last minute, so if you're catching the replay, hopefully you've got sound because Hopefully I'm not wasting my time on this. Cool. All right. Looks like we're good. All right, so we're on slide number 4. Let me dig into the next bit. All right, so we've talked about must-have offers. Well, the next thing we need to do is outspend your competitors, and that's really easy to do right now. Super, super easy to do right now, because you know what most people are doing right now? Nothing. They've pulled all their ad spend, and I'll tell you, like I've had clients that have stopped, and I get it. Like they stopped advertising, and it's okay. I get it. But now for me, I'm pivoting, going like, this is why you must be advertising. And I've had a lot come back going, yeah, we do need to do that. Okay. So you can take advantage of, I'm not saying in a bad way, but take advantage of the competition that is freaking out right now. And you can jump in. You can start at $5 a day. I'm going to show you here a couple of things you can do on Facebook and YouTube. And you can spend $5 a day on each one of those platforms and start getting tremendous results, especially for a local business. So again, bad habits are bred in good times. Good habits are bred in challenging times, meaning right now, while we're challenged, we're going to go in and start advertising. We're going to put in those good habits of understanding that I need to advertise and market my business in order to grow it and maintain it, whether the economy is doing great or we're in the current situation that we're in right now. Okay, so those are the good habits that are bred right now when we start to like tighten our belt and go, okay, what's essential? Like, what do we really need to do to get through this? And then out of that, you're going to have those good habits that'll stay with you. Okay. So again, competition's freaking out. You've got to go all in. And that doesn't mean you need to spend $10,000 a month. You can spend $5 a day because ad costs are lower than ever, which means there are massive opportunities for you right now. Like the big manufacturers that can't get parts from China have pulled these massive ad budgets. So the cost per click, cost per view, all that stuff has gone way, way down. And more people are online. So if you have ad costs going down and more people are online, see the opportunity, right? People are still buying stuff too. So let me give you a couple examples, all right? So it's a simple thing here. You go, if you have a problem, then this thing will help. So if you problem, then thing will help formula, all right? So when you're creating, and I know I'm getting tactical on this, but when you're creating a YouTube ad or you're creating a Facebook video ad, what you say on it's very important. It doesn't have to be overly produced. For my clients, the best results come from taking their iPhone out of their pocket and going, hey, if you have this and you'd like this, and I'd like to show you something, right? You've got a mobile video studio in your pocket. It does not have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. So here are a couple examples. Restaurant. Hey, if you're tired of cooking every night, Ted's Tacos has curbside pickup and delivery, so you don't have to spend another night stuck in the kitchen. So for a mom who's homeschooling kids right now and is stuck in quarantine and can't really do much except escape to maybe have a bath and read a book for 45 minutes, that's their only escape. You go, hey, if you're tired of cooking, we're going to take care of that. And it's easy because we'll deliver it to you. They're going to go, that sounds amazing. Let's do that. You know why? Because my wife has done that to me several nights and I've gone, okay, let's do that. Again, you can also tie that to mental health. Gyms. All right. So you can't go to a gym right now, but what you can do is you can start building rapport. You can build your tribe. You can start putting classes online. You can say, hey, if you gained a few pounds on lockdown, use these 5 workouts each day to keep your body in peak shape. Then join us online for online classes each morning at 10 for group workouts. And then you could say, when all clear is done, we've got a special offer for you just to welcome you back because we missed everybody. All right. Daycare. All right. If you're tired of trying to keep the kids entertained and set them in front of a webcam every day at 1 p.m. for 2 hours of story time and singing, no cost, we just want to help you out. All right. Imagine the goodwill you will put into your market if you put offers on video form like this out for your market. Okay. Doesn't have to be hard. You want to put goodwill out there. Hope this is making sense. Hope it's helping. So let me give you an actual formula for this 2-minute video. So 2 minutes is the top end. I'll show you an example that's less than that. You're simply going to do the selling a horse section. So sometimes the best way to sell a horse is to say horse for sale. So tired of cooking? Order now for curbside pickup or delivery. All right, or deliver. See, when you do a slides in a pinch, this is what you get. All right. The second element of the video is the reason they should do it. You deserve a break from the craziness right now, and there's no better reward than tacos from Tim's Taco Barn. Might actually have to start that business because I've been using it a lot and people seem to like that name. All right. So you're going to say, hey, if you have this, if you're tired of cooking, or if you're tired of laying around gaining weight, or if you're tired of your kid driving you insane, you're acknowledging their circumstance. You see what I'm doing? So you're going, hey, if you're this, and then I'm going into the reason that they want this thing, I'm turning into the must-have. Okay, so I know I'm going a little deep, but with the video, I'm going to break it into 3 sections here. So selling a horse, right? I'm selling tacos, but I'm acknowledging, are you tired of cooking? Then order now. We're going to either deliver it to you or you can come by and pick it up because you deserve a break. And then you give them motivation, which is, hey, if you order now and mention this ad, we're going to give you an extra set of Mexican tater tots, or we're going to give you $3 off your order, or free delivery, or $5 off, or whatever. Or we're going to enter you into a drawing for a free month of daycare when things come back to normal. Whatever it is, you got to give them a reason to jump on it now. Okay. So this is an example. This is my friend Annie from Bagel Grove. She's also a client in Utica, New York. We did this. She did a combination of Facebook Lives and we do the YouTube ads for her. And she did a simple 1 minute and 21 second video. And she texted me, I should have put this in the slide, but I hope she didn't mind me sharing this. So I'm not going to share like sales details, but she texted me that she went from not having anyone in her store to actually looking at bringing people back on for like regular shit. Like, so she has hourly workers, whatever, but bringing people back on to her because she was getting orders of people coming in and doing their actual pickup bit. So this stuff works. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be done. So done is better than perfect. So shoot a simple video, tell people what you do, why they need it now, and put that goodwill out there and remind them that you're around and that you're okay. And also you need to acknowledge that it's okay to sell right now. Some people think it's bad to sell right now. It's not. Selling is serving if you can help people. So here's the YouTube ad setup. All right. Really, really simple. So you just you go through the campaign creation and you tell it location. You don't need to do any targeting other than like, sir, I've got 20 miles around Lexington. And that is going to show me that in a week I can reach, this isn't so impressions. This is, look at these transition graphics with the anvil. Isn't that great? Impressions. So 86 million impressions means that's the number of times someone could see my YouTube ad. So I think there are a lot of eyeballs that could be shown on that. So within 20 miles of Lexington, there's like 450,000, 500,000 people, something like that. So this just shows the number of times that they would see that ad. Okay. Really, really dead simple. So you create your video. Hey, it's Tim from Tim Taco Barn. You're tired of cooking? We got you. Come order our delivery or curbside and we'll deliver it to you. Mention this ad, get $5 off or whatever, right? Come here, say, hey, I want everybody within 10 miles or 5 miles or 2 miles, whatever, of my store location to see this ad. And then you just let it roll. All right, so that's YouTube. Here's what it looks like on the Facebooks. And I put the cart in front of the horse. All right, look, 490,000 people here. All right. So 20 miles, same radius. I'm going to reach between 1,100 and 3,300 people a day with my $5 a day ad. All right. So for $10 a day, would you be willing to reach 500,000 people on both YouTube and Facebook? Think that would make an impact on your business? And for the coaches and consultants looking for a new line of business to help local businesses, hopefully you see the opportunity here because there's opportunity in simplistic. All right. So that's it. If you want to go further down the rabbit's hole on the tactical stuff on this, you can always check out Learn Video Ads. I have about a 40-minute training on that. If you want to learn more about the video advertising, you can definitely check that out. And my other question, hold on a second. I got a few questions here. So the other thing I would ask for you to do is to share this with people. So if you know someone who has a local business and you enjoyed this training and you know that it will help them, then I would ask you to either share the Facebook video, because I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously with StreamYard. So please share the YouTube link or this post on your page or with them through Messenger, something like that, if you believe it will help them, because there are a lot of local business owners that need our help. And putting goodwill out there will come back in many, many ways. I know doing this will come back to me in some way, shape, or form. That's why I'm not selling hard, and I never do sell hard, but I know that's going to come back in some way, shape, or form. But please share this with local business owners, because you never know who can save their business with this kind of information. People are just kind of running around with their hands up. You give them a tactic like this, really dead simple, could make a massive impact. All right. So yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Any questions? We got a couple people on here. I know it's Friday at close to 6. Any questions at your financials? What do you mean by that, Bailey, on financials? Throwing a bottle of free tequila. In Lexington, we could throw in the tequila. Yeah, there you go. Say, and then, hey, you want some help? That's a fantastic offer, Bailey. Yeah, if you go like, that's the whole grandma's cookies. I don't know if you saw my grandma's cookies training, but you go, hey, here's some training for you. And if you'd like help implementing that, let me know. I'd be happy to set that up for you. And honestly, if you put that goodwill out there up front and say, look, I just want to help you stay afloat. And when things are back to normal, I know we'll want to work together. I know you'll want to come to me for all your marketing stuff, right? Imagine that massive goodwill of if you reached out to 50 business owners in your local area and you said, hey, I'm Patrick, I'm a copywriter and a video ad expert, and I'd like to help you build out a really simple campaign, no charge. I just want to support my local community. Would that be something that I could help you with? Imagine the referrals, imagine the future business. I mean, just imagine all the good juju that comes out of doing that kind of thing, right? Oh, financials. What do you mean by financials? You mean like financial planners? What do you mean by that, Bailey? Yeah, I'm happy to elaborate on that one. Yeah, Michael, glad you enjoyed that one. Sometimes, man, it's the simplest things, right? Sometimes it's the super simple things that work. Yeah, I mean, and I could do that for any look. Again, when people acknowledge their circumstance, man, like gyms are going to have a struggle, right? So anyone who owns a gym, it's going to be a long time before people are really comfortable with coming back in proximity. So for me, I would do the whole like 6 foot apart thing, like the social distancing, even long after the all clear in this. I would really be positioning the cleanliness of the gym, the newness of the equipment, the social distancing recommended for group fitness, that sort of thing. They're going to have a hard slog as far as that goes. But again, like, especially in spring and summer, I would promote group fitness stuff outside. Go to a park, meet me at a park, and we're going to have 15 people. You're going to have plenty of space. We're all going to do it together, but we're going to have enough distance. Like, I would do things like that. Those are the opportunities versus some people are going to go, well, I'm going to have to close up shop, right? Bailey, as far as financial planners, yeah, they have compliance issues, not issues. They have compliance. But here's the thing. If you were a financial planner, say, Edward Jones, the guy down the shopping center, does all my financial planning and investments and stuff. And imagine if he, and I'm actually talking about this, but if he goes on and just says, hey, this is who I am. Hey, I'm Bob's Financial Planning, right? And I know it's a stressful time for everybody right now. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to invite you to a simple workshop where I'm going to reveal 3 things that you need to be aware of in the midst of a financial or economic calamity and be prepared for. And just do like a free online, hey, freaked out about your retirement portfolio. Yeah, something like that. But just, the must have would be like, hey, it's probably not a great time to really, sit down and look at the stock market and everything else. But hey, how about we just do a checkup and just give you some ideas, give you some thoughts? Because if you're a little shaken by what's going on, I've been through this. I've been through 2 recessions. I've seen this before. If nothing else, I'd love to just set your mind at ease and give you some ideas, right? So just keep it really dead simple. People need simple right now. So you don't have to worry about, wondering what to do with CARE Act and the IRS. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go CARE Act or IRS because those are like negative triggers. I would go more towards the magnetic side of things, which is going back to the must-haves. You could tie the financial planning to mental health. Hey, you know what? I've got you. Don't worry about this. Let's just have a quick chat and so if I can do nothing else than to set your mind at ease, right? That's totally what I would do. Yeah, that's a good one. More cheese. Yeah, there you go. More cheese, less whiskers. Absolutely, man. Any other questions? We got a handful of people on here. Any other questions before I sign off for the weekend? Anything else? No? All right. I'll give one more minute here. Hopefully that was helpful for you all. Yeah, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. So listen, you all stay safe and enjoy the weekend. It's going to be nice and sunny here. It has been sunny here. It's going to be nice and sunny all weekend, so I plan on enjoying some social distancing outside. But please leave a comment on here if you have any other questions. If you're seeing this on the replay, I will follow up with that. And please share with your local business owners. And as always, you can check out learnvideoads.com to go through my on-demand training if you want to go further down the rabbit's hole of either A, learning how to do video ads for your own business, or B, learning more in-depth stuff on how to do this for other local business owners who desperately need all of us right now. So that's it, my friends. I'm going to sign off. Thank you all so much for joining me impromptu. Again, have a safe weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye now.